Hi, this is Annie. Tonight we're going to do the law of allowing, and it's like, in order to really understand the law of allowing, you really need to understand law of attraction and law of deliberate creation. So if you have never heard of those and you're watching this video, go back and watch my videos or go find it out there somewhere. Abraham Hicks is the one who's brought forth the information about initially about a law of attraction, law of deliberate creation, and law of allowing. So with law of allowing, I like to look at it as like being in the moment, letting things unfold naturally. You know, we tend to not like other people or resist other people choosing what they choose in their lives because we're afraid it's going to affect what we choose in our lives. And we also judge other people for what they choose because it's about fear, and it's about us not wanting to look within ourselves and look at what other people are reflecting to us in the choices that they make, how it affects us, and what it reflects to ourselves with it deep within that maybe we're not even conscious of. Does that make sense? It's a fear of not wanting to look at our own selves, so we will judge other people who are reflecting things to us by the choices that they make. So the law of allowing, basically Abraham Hicks says this: I am that which I am, and I allow all others to be which they are. So that's basically saying that it doesn't matter what other people choose, what other people want to do with their lives. It doesn't really have any reflection on us at all. In fact, when someone's coming at you about something and it's something negative, they're pointing out your flaws or something like that, it's really not about you, it's about them. It's about what they haven't resolved within them. Because someone who has resolved their issues within themselves, they won't lash out at other people. They won't criticize other people. They've dealt with their stuff, and they will allow for everyone to just be who they are. Okay. So doing work on ourselves to heal our wounds, to look at our shadow sides, to face what things are our shadow sides that we don't like about ourselves, and coming to a place of acceptance of that. Releasing our limited belief systems, trusting and knowing that we are unlimited and we are we don't have limitations, and that we're infinite. All of those things, letting go of our judgment, letting go of our ego self that creates us to judge others because we have fears within, or issues within ourselves of some kind that we lash out to others. Looking at that kind of stuff and letting go of all of that and healing all of those things that are just being mirrored to us is allowing for everyone to be just everyone and life to just be as it is. And by doing that, we are more able to deliberately create what we want in our own lives. But you've got to do the healing. You've got to find those things that trigger you. Let's say let me think of something. Let's say you have a self-esteem issue and you don't maybe even always trust your own judgments, and somebody comes along and tells you you're stupid. It's not really about you. It's about them, okay? They're having an issue of some kind on within themselves, but it triggers within you that you think you're stupid. Maybe it stirs up a belief in you that you're stupid. Maybe it triggers where you were called stupid in your life and there's wounds that are still there that are unhealed. All of those kind of things are what I'm talking about. Until you heal those things, when that person calls you stupid and you react to it, then you know you've got work to do. It's when someone says something to you and it absolutely doesn't faze you. And it's not that you're stuffing it. It's not that you're being stoic. If you really, truly do not have a reaction to someone who says something to you, then you probably don't have a wound there. But if you react to any kind of thing that somebody says to you, then you probably have some kind of wounding or a belief system, or it reflects your shadow side or something that you need to work on within you. That's how you know, is when you are reactive in some way. And we all are. We all have wounds. We all have beliefs that we don't even know we're carrying. We all have self-judgments. We all have insecurities. Until we've healed all of that stuff, they're all still there. And it doesn't matter how deep you bury them or pretend they're not there, they're there. And they'll come up. You'll be triggered at certain times. I want to give you a little example of working on deliberate creating. So let's say we're working on deliberate creating and we want to create more money and financial freedom in our lives. But we have an unconscious belief that about money, okay? And maybe it's that we don't believe that we're worthy of receiving more money, or we don't believe that we're worthy of having more than we have, or maybe no matter what we give and do for other people, we don't believe that we're really worthy of getting paid back for it. So those kind of belief systems. What's happening there? We're not allowing for it to be created in our lives, okay? In our emotions and our thought process and what we're trying to deliberately create, we are creating it on some level. In some vibration, we're creating it. But on a level down here, where we're still existing with belief systems and self-judgment and shadow side issues and wounds, we're not at the level of where it's created. So healing our wounds, healing all of that stuff, we will slowly bring our vibration up until we get to the point where that is vibrating. So it's about our vibration. No matter how much we do on deliberately trying to create something, unless we change our vibrations and heal all of that stuff, we won't get to what we are deliberately trying to create. So it's very important to understand the law of attraction, and when things are coming in your life, to look at, okay, why is this coming in my life? What is this trying to show me? What do I still need to heal? Because there's something there. If we have to have feelings of confidence and invincibility, a sureness of what we're creating is being created. We have to have that knowing and that deep conviction that we know as we're trying to deliberately create, we are actually creating what it is we desire. It's just that our vibration isn't quite there yet. Have the trust and the knowing in the divine that when we are asking for things, when we are working on deliberately creating things, they are being created for us. That's what the divine wants for us, is for us to be at our highest potentials and have everything that we want and desire. So you must have a full understanding of the law of attraction and the law of deliberate creation in order for you to actually deliberately create things, and for you to really to get the concept of the law of allowing. It's thundering again. I thought it wasn't going to come till later. Maybe it is later already. We had a heck of a storm a little while ago and went from being really warm and really humid to cool, like really cool outside. I was so surprised. Okay, so that's what I have for you. The biggest advice that I can give for you to you is for look at every experience that happens in your life and ask yourself, why is this happening? What is this trying to show me? What am I trying to learn? What is my soul set up for me to learn here? For me to raise my vibration, to be a better person, to be at the highest potential that I'm capable of. What is it? Oh, the dog's whining. I could hear him. He's probably afraid of the thunder. All right, that's what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and pass this information on to anyone who'd like it. And I am leaving comments open if you'd like to comment. I'd love to know your understanding, your experience of these laws. And the next one we'll talk about is law of assumption. And in the description box, you'll find my email if you want to email me to set up some kind of a session for healing. We can chat back and forth and figure out what it is your needs are. And I don't have a website right now, so I'm just doing it through email. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and sending you lots and lots of love and many blessings.